painting in motion video with me, Nolwenn Petitbois. For once, I decided to use a stretch canvas instead of the canvas board I usually do that are flat, just to play a bit more with it. So here I am just playing with paint, so I don't have to stare at a blank canvas anymore, and it's just plain acrylic paint. I use my non-dominant hand to just draw whatever crossed my mind, and yes, it was crazy weird. I was using soft pastel to write. Adding some more paint. And as you can see, I'm not precise at all, not caring much what it looks like, because to be honest, when I see that, I just see, okay, she's really crazy. Some more marks making with soft pastels here and there. This is bleeding tissue paper, which means that they will see, we can still see it underneath layers of paint, and it will kind of share their color when in reaction with other mediums. This is a stencil designed by Julie Banzer with the Crafters Workshop. It's hexagons in all different kind of shapes on one stencil. I just love that, and I'm currently using all the time everywhere. I'm using extra heavy gel medium to create texture. As you can see, it's in 3D on the canvas. It's currently white, but as it will dry, it will become clear. Some more paint to just mend the gap and trying to bring everything together, and just making marks with my fingers and a darker color. I love that thread. It's such a good contrasting colors with what is already there on the canvas. Just a few, not much. Can have a closer look, and you can see the gel medium is still not dry, but I'm still working because I hate having to wait for it to dry. So these were unbent stamps I did, and I'm using archival ink, so I will know for sure that it won't smudge and smear all over when in contact with water or paint. Just making marks and building the background bit by bit. Another stencil from the Crafter Workshops, and I'm using a spray by Lindy Stem Gangs, and if you know their product, they're known for their beautiful shimmery sprays and inks, and this new line is called Flat Fabulous, and it's just the color. No shimmer, no glitter, just plain bright, beautiful color. You can see the stamped stencil and the sprayed one. Two different versions of the same one. Okay, so now I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what do I like the most and where do I see something. So I'm just flipping the canvas in all directions, trying to figure it out. I just traced with my Stabilo pencil, the one that reacts with color, with water, sorry, and then can write over everything in black. I just, just traced a bit of face and the shape of the body, and I just think that it was pretty ugly, but we'll make it better soon. I'm applying a bit of white acrylic paint over the face just to have a base for the rest that is more flat, but I apply it pretty thin because I really want to still see what's in the background. Putting the eyes so I have kind of an idea of the angle of the face, and just defining it a bit more. My hands are my best friends when I paint, so I'm using them a lot. A bit of color on the cheek. And now using a more usual flesh tone. I am just redefining the shape of the face. Just a little bit, so I'm more happy with it. Adding some details here and there. And trying to play within the body now. This was a huge mistake. My paintbrush was very wet, and so see, but that's okay. I just wipe it off with my rag. Perfect hair, so I just decided to use a pointy palette knife with a very dark brown paint and just to apply it like that. And I really liked what happened. Finally beginning to lighter. It wasn't much what I wanted, so instead I decided to use a stencil, a bit of ink, there we are, just a stencil, and I like that it was the perfect size. It was not a problem. Archival ink again, and the ink blazing tool by Tim Holtz. Voila! I so love this design, I decided I wanted a bit more of it, so still use the flat Fabio spray from this Tambourine, but this time in a pink color, just in the corner. Using this amazing triangle shaped stencil with still my blending tool and archival ink on the body this time. However, I didn't lose the effect much, so I decided to put the triangles back a bit by applying some more paint here and there. So the triangles are still there, but not quite as much. Better now, really. Trying to bring calmer areas in the background, just so we can see the body a bit much. And I decided to put something on her face because the cheek area was a bit big, so I used my bullseye design, the one that I carved myself, defining the eyes. It was too white. As you can see, I go over and over a lot. I'm using alcohol inks because I was feeling like there was something missing. So just a bit of splatter. Be careful because you will never know how it will go for sure. So be prepared of the possibility of a disaster. It was not, so I was happy. Using indigo India ink with a very fine tip brush pen to write my message. I hope you enjoyed, and you'll find more detailed info about my process and the painting on my blog. Thank you for watching!